Catherine took out a thermometer. She had a fever and hoped that it was just because she was tired. She decided to leave for a while to live with her mother as she didn't want to infect her husband and her son. And when John came home, having taken his son from the kindergarten, he was not happy that there was no food on the stove. He called Catherine. "Honey, I'm sick. Would you like to order something from a Chinese restaurant?" "Honey, you know that I have indigestion from Chinese food. And on top of that, I got very tired at work. Cooking doesn't take much of your time. You could have cooked something before you left." She said that she felt very bad and that she barely made it to the cab. Catherine also added that he is not sick and is able to cope with all the household chores himself. John agreed with her. He thought that household chores didn't really take much time and that his wife was just hoping for a pity pat. However, things turned out to be not as simple as John imagined. With a positive attitude, he set the pasta to cook. But John was so tired that he fell asleep right on the chair. The water in the pot has evaporated and the pasta got burned. He immediately woke up from an unpleasant smell. Emmett approached him and asked when dinner would be ready. John just threw up his hands helplessly. He and his son had to go to the supermarket and buy ready-made food. But it didn't taste good. Emmett didn't even eat half of his portion. John sighed wearily and tried to cook the pasta and sausages again, and this time he succeeded. He thought he could go to bed after that, but John noticed that he had nothing to wear to work tomorrow. All his shirts were dirty. And while he was waiting for the laundry to finish, Emmett already asked to sleep. John couldn't put his son to bed because Emmett kept asking for more stories. When the little boy closed his eyes, John sighed with relief and went into the bedroom, completely forgotten about the shirts in the washing machine. The clothes lay there all night. In the morning, it was impossible to look at them without tears. "Why do I need all this?" said John, looking at his things with horror. On the way to the kindergarten in the morning, he thought that he was unfair to his wife. Household chores were in fact exhausting. Even when he was in healthy state, it was still very difficult for him to cope with everything, let alone the wife who was sick. And when Catherine returned home, John apologized to her and promised to always help from now on. Do not load everything on one's shoulders. Do everything together.